Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host Thomas Irie from On the Hot Podcast. Today, some bonus content for you guys. The bonus content we'll be covering today will be in the sport of football inside of college football. So the bonus segment I have for you guys today, I'll be sharing my true, genuine thoughts on quarterback Caleb Williams, quarterback for USC University. So Caleb Williams to me is a great quarterback. He is a good prospect. He's the best quarterback in the nation for a reason. He's a former Heisman Trophy winner, won the Heisman Trophy award last college football season, and is projected to be the number one overall pick this upcoming spring in the 2024 NFL Draft. And there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of chatter about Caleb Williams. Like I said, the talent is there for me, yes. He's good, and a lot of people view him as great. But a lot of analysts out there today believe that this guy, Caleb Williams, is the next Patrick Mahomes, which everybody would love to have their hands on the next Patrick Mahomes because let's face it, Patrick Mahomes is on the trajectory to be as good, if not better, than the greatest player to ever put on a pair of football pads and Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. So everybody's chopping at the bit to get their hands on the potential next Patrick Mahomes. And this is what a lot of analysts around the world compare Caleb Williams' game to a similar path, a similar trajectory in terms of skill to Patrick Mahomes. And a lot of analysts believe Caleb Williams is going to be the best college quarterback to come out of college football, the best college football prospect since the likes of Trevor Lawrence came out of college football. Since the likes of Joe Burrow came out of college football. Since the likes of Andrew Luck came out of college football. That's how high a lot of analysts around the world are on Caleb Williams. But if I'm saying my honest opinion about Caleb Williams, I might be the only person out there to say that Caleb Williams might be a little overrated at this particular point in his college football career and as an upcoming NFL prospect. And there's a chance that he could become a bust or just an average guy, an average quarterback in the National Football League. And I'm going to explain why. The stats speak for themselves because, yes, I just touched up on Caleb Williams has the talent. The talent is there. But when it comes to being the best prospect at the quarterback position since Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, or even Andrew Luck, the stats speak for himself. Caleb Williams struggles against top 25 defenses. He only completes 51.4% of his passes. He has 172 passing yards that he averaged per game and has a passing touchdown ratio of 6 passing touchdowns and 6 interceptions against top 25 ranked defenses around the country. And he's never even played a SEC type of opponent. He's never even faced an SEC university thus far in his college football career. And against non-ranked opponents, of course, it's easy for Caleb Williams to look like the next upcoming Patrick Mahomes. But in big time games, when it matters most, he struggles against top 25 defenses. And that's how you're supposed to prove that you are the next upcoming prospect. Guys like Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow went on to win national titles. And they did it in outstanding fashion. Caleb Williams, when it comes to winning big-time games and performing against big-time moments against top 25 teams, he's nowhere to be found. And I dare analysts to cover any of the stats that I just covered because it's God honest truth. The man is good against non-ranked opponents, but when it comes to ranked opponents, he's not the same player. And that needs to be addressed heading into the 2024 NFL Draft. And to me, when it comes to that particular situation, you have to say he's a little bit overrated. To say that this guy is on the path to being the next Patrick Mahomes. To say this guy is the best prospect at the quarterback position since Trevor Lawrence, Andrew Luck, Joe Burrow. That's a high ceiling for somebody that has never defeated a top 25 team, let alone play good against ranked opponents. And this guy has not been selected in the NFL Draft this yet. And is not playing NFL snap just yet, and is already demanding a say and ownership for whichever team selects him in the 2024 NFL Draft. And that's mind-boggling to me because even Aaron Rodgers, it took Aaron Rodgers to go elsewhere to have a say. As someone that, to me, Aaron Rodgers, the most gifted quarterback of all time in terms of talented-wise, and he's up there in the conversation for being one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. His stint with the Green Bay Packers, he was there for 16 plus years and didn't have a say in ownership until he got elsewhere to the New York Jets. That's when he got a say in ownership of what particular players he wanted to have around his offense. And you mean to tell me Caleb Williams, somebody that is going to miss the college football playoffs again after that defeating loss against Utah this past weekend, you mean to tell me this guy that cannot play good against ranked competition is already demanding a say in ownership, and he has not been drafted. He's not even had a workout for an NFL team yet, let alone put on an NFL jersey and have an NFL practice. You're telling me he's already demanding ownership for whatever team selects him in the 2024 NFL draft? To me, he's already feeling entitled. And I feel like that's not good because you haven't earned anything at the National Football level just yet in the National Football League. Good luck to teams like the Chicago Bears who could take a chance on him if they have the number 1 overall pick. The Arizona Cardinals if they decide to move off of Kyler Murray this upcoming NFL offseason. Or any team that's going to be in the top 5. Good luck to anybody that's going to select Caleb Williams, because right now he has a sour taste in my mouth, and I'm not so sure if this guy is going to be the next Patrick Mahomes or going to be the best quarterback prospect since Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, or Andrew Luck came out of college. It's going to be tough to see what happens next. But if any NFL team gives him his demands this early, before he even takes a snap in the NFL, good luck to that franchise, because you have a long way to go to being a contender. And I wish nothing but the best for Caleb Williams. It's not like I don't like the guy. I just admitted in the beginning of the segment, the talent is there. Yes, everybody sees it, the outstanding plays he does. It's cute to do it against non-ranked opponents, but it matters most making those plays when you play top 25 teams and when you have playoff implications on the line. That's when it matters most. And that's when we're supposed to see those plays, because all those talented guys that were in college football, like Trevor Lawrence, Andrew Luck, Joe Burrow, they got it done against the best competition. And Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence went on to win national titles with ease. Caleb Williams will be doing the same thing if this is going to be his final season at USC, with their playoff hopes up in smoke after Saturday's loss to Utah. But those are my thoughts and my genuine thoughts on Caleb Williams. That is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off, and I'll see you guys on next week's episode.